Hey guys, my name is Mariah Schneider, and I'm going to tell you why I quit social media. Now, you may be aware of a lot of other people have quit social media and stuff like that, and it's turned into like this thing that's kind of like there, but then people are like, okay, and then they kind of like keep scrolling. But I think it's one of the things that kind of hinders our society. That is, people are, on these apps, and these apps are kind of like these people's lives or taking their lives. The one thing about social media is that when you're on it, you're kind of in this path of just scrolling and watching, and it's very detrimental to your mental health and your physical health. If you look at the benefits the and the negative effects of social media compared negative effects compared to benefits of social media, there's way more negative effects than benefits. The benefits are always for people who are making money off of social media and basically gaining a profit. But the people who suffer the consequences are more so the ones who just have social media just for entertainment. I think more so people use social media as a platform to just watch when you're bored or you're tired. But I think this has gone over an extent of time where you're kind of just on the app and you're not really doing much. I think this is the reason why many people aren't as productive. And that is the one reason why I quit social media was because I wasn't really productive. I realized that there are so much things I could be doing right now instead of scrolling on this app. And what is this app profiting me that I could be getting that is more worth it than my time? And there was nothing compared to the time that I was missing compared to the app that I was spending too much time on. I realized that the things important in life are the things that are free, the things that you are given. And social media is one of those things. It is free, but compared to what it's taking from your life, is it truly free? It's worth your life. So do you want to give it to it, or do you want to take your life and take control of it? And so that's one question I asked myself was, do I want to live or do I want to continue being controlled by this app? And as you could probably tell by me going on and on about this, I had a addiction to social media, and I think many people do nowadays. I think social media has become the big thing of our world now. Everybody's looking at a screen. It's become many people's alternate reality that they dive into when they feel social anxiety or they feel depressed or they feel any certain type of uncomfortable feeling. They sort of dive into the social media to deprive of that emotion or get away from it. But I think the main thing that strengthens us as human beings and connects us with the moment is just getting off of it and being with reality. So here's the reason why I quit social media. To live. What do I mean by that? I mean, I want to experience the moment. I want to take my time with stuff. I want to receive healthy dopamine respondage instead of an unhealthy amount. I think social media has way too much stuff, way too much stimulants. There's all these videos that you're going through and you're capturing so much different things from different worlds and different viewpoints, and you're just getting so much at once. It's hard to really just adjust to that. And I think our brains aren't made for that either. I think it causes many negative effects in our mental health. It causes a lot of anxiety and feelings of depression and feelings of low self esteem, low confidence, and you kind of just feel like you're not enough because you're seeing all these people doing these things, and then you're kind of just in this mindset of this illusion that you should be in a place when that you should be in a certain place that you're not in the moment. And I think that it's just it's all fake. And so I decided to take my life back and live. And while I'm talking to this camera, for me right now, it honestly feels like I'm just talking to a device, but I know you guys are seeing this. So I just wanted to say that if you're scrolling, if you're feeling like you're empty inside, if you're feeling any sort of feeling like that, just stay off your phone for 1 hour and just be in the moment. Just be. Do something new. Do something to get your brain moving. One thing about social media is that it deprives your brain from actually moving and working. You don't really, you're not really learning anything, you're not gaining anything, you're not benefiting anything, unless you are making money off of social media or you're a creator. But if you're not, then social media is kind of just has you on a string, and it's pulling you closer and closer into losing yourself and your own understanding and knowledge, so they can control you more to make money off of you and profit you into society and form you as this one person that you're supposed to be in a tuxedo that's working a 9 to 5 job and it's making money, but that's also a slave to money and just works for money, but it's not actually living, not actually happy. I think this true meaning of living is just being in the moment, is just being, and it's not merely chasing anything or anything. Everything that is on social media, I believe, is an illusion that we have created over time to gain our understanding of what human is, of what being human is. But in reality, it just is. We form these conceptualizations to make it easier for us to understand the world around us. But in reality, everything just is, and it has no value, or well, it has value, but it only has value as much as value we give it. And I think that's another problem as well, that many people have given too much value to the things that are of no benefit, and I think that's why the society and the world is just really going down now, and because we give stuff value that doesn't essentially have value. And so, yes, I think that if you truly want to live and have a happy, meaningful life, from my perspective, we should quit social media. And I know I am talking a lot, I'm getting into it, really getting into it. But when I was on social media, I felt like a pawn. I felt like a robot. I felt like I didn't have a soul. I felt like I was just a body that was just empty, that was just being controlled by society. And for a long time, I was very depressed and very down about this thought that I was just being controlled and not really living. But the true thing was because I wasn't in control. And I think social media takes our control from us. We sort of give it our control. We give it our life. We give it our time, our most valued, precious gift that we were given by God, by our Creator, is time. And we give it all to this stuff that has no value or profit, but merely people are just profiting from us. So that is why I quit social media, to just live and to just experience the moment as it is and take it for all it is, because it's beautiful. And I think there's many things to do out here. We only have one life. We are only given this one moment. So this one moment is all we know. We don't know any other moment. And nothing is going to change unless we make a change. And that is truly profound. And all we know is what we let ourselves know. And I think how much control we take is how much we are deciding to live. And yes.